Alright, we are back. Escape from Prison, one of the most addictive games that I've ever played, to be honest, and that is because of the economy. Today, I was just grinding, trying to get max damage on Rebirth 11. So as you can see here, level 221x damage. Obviously, it gets very expensive and that type of thing, but if you're re-rolling for your triple cash and then the cash, that type of thing, you can get there in a few hours. Have a quick look at the Rebirth. So I'm on 11. So after getting that, maxing out my damage, I'm already over a third of the way to rebirthing to 12. So that's a good thing, because some maps, you'll max your damage and all your stats and that type of stuff, but you're only like 10% through the requirements to prestige, and then it's like becomes a bit of a grind. But here I'm almost, I'm a third of the way, or more than a third of the way. Leaderboard update, they got my little run with a certain individual on there, so that is good. Let me just check my solo run. So if we go to solo times, 517. Okay, now the great thing about this update, I'm sure, well, I've already beaten that 517 by quite a nice chunk, and that is because of this setup here. We got Rebirth weapons, so Ascended Mist Gauntlets, obviously very, very awesome. We've got the Typhoon Blade, which is my favorite mobility item. I haven't been able to incorporate it into my runs. We'll just get rid of these guys. Haven't been able to incorporate it into my runs, but maybe I will. The Cube Rifle, haven't really used that before, and the Super Shredder. I think it's the Super Shredder that is really awesome, actually. Is that the one that you can shoot from pretty long distance? Yeah. Oh, look at the damage. 3150. Well, let's see what it's like from like point blank range. 3150. So we're able to get 3150 from distance, and that is sick. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do a speed run. Maybe I'll do like 5 runs, and then I will post the best run. But I thought I would give you some tips on maybe how to rebirth quicker or max your damage quicker. So basically what I do is, it depends what your damage level and that type of thing is as to sort of how far you go with this sort of strategy. But, let's just say I'll do it my way, but you may not have the these weapons unlocked or whatever. But what I do is typically I just kill that first room, go to here, re-roll for triple cash. So we've got triple cash right there. Boom. So we have a minute of triple cash, and then I just go as far as I go, and I get up to room 10 on triple cash. Then what I would do then, I would go, it depends how much your damage is and whether you want to progress further, or whether you want to just call it at level 10, or maybe you get up to room 6 or even 5 in that 1 minute. After that, you may want to respawn, upgrade your limb money, and then do it again, and that type of thing, because it depends on how much damage you have and how quickly you can do it and stuff like that. But then I would also definitely incorporate this into your strategy where you're just re-rolling for cash. So as you can see, they've added the sort of like cash out. You can see sell 217k on the bottom right here. But if we do this with the triple cash, 15.34 QI. So I think it's about 6 times greater than that cash out on the bottom right. So yeah, I would definitely, not necessarily use that cash out. I mean, if you don't have the keys, use that. But if you've got a ton of keys like I do, just re-roll for that cash. You can make some really good money on it. Anyway, let's go for the speed run. All right, so not a perfect run. Reasonably happy with it, but I think we could maybe flirt with 4 minutes if I grinded it a bit longer. Definitely the next prestige level with double the amount of regen. But yeah, so far I'll just leave it at that. Gonna go play another game. Got to mix it up. 420, not too bad. Anyway, great map. Love this map. Great job. Catch you in the next video.